Hey everybody, we're going to do a really quick overview of discussions for session number 2. So let me go ahead and switch. There we go. Okay, so for discussions this week, they will be different than last week. How different? Oh, a little bit. Okay, first of all, the first discussion is going to ask you, so what are you? Okay, but I want you to do something different this week. We have a little bit of an etiquette thing going on. So what's going to happen there is I'm going to ask you to go ahead and put a greeting in each discussion post. I'm going to ask you to put a closing and also put your name on each and every one of those. But as for the rest of it, asking, so what are you? I really want you to think about the concepts we're going over this week and how you can demonstrate that you know what the concepts are and even demonstrate that you know how to use those concepts in our discussion. Now, for that, so what are you? I'm asking you to also go ahead and put an image that shows your relationship to technology. And yes, that's me. And if I'm at a conference or anything else, I am likely to also be trying to share it out with other people. You can go ahead and figure out what concept that relates to most this week. So that was the first discussion. Now the second discussion is student engagement. We are having you use a tool called Padlet. And the question really is, how will you engage your students? And what we're going to be talking about really comes out of the National Educational Technology Plan. So we're asking you, how are you going to have your students be actual creators and not just passive consumers of technology? And here's an example of a Padlet right now. Okay, for discussion number 3, the evolving student scenario. There are 3 parts. There are 3 parts, so you can't come and do a drive-by by ignoring it all week and then just jumping in Friday and doing things. There will be a part that goes up on Monday, one on Wednesday, and one that goes up on Friday. And last but not least, our loophole stories. You are going to be reading about a phenomenon that you might know about already, students loopholing. I want to impress that every generation of students has their loopholers, and you can go into popular culture and you can find the movies and the videos about student loopholing. For me, there was a scene, Fast Times Ridgemont High. I'm sure you can come up with your own. So that was about it. So I will see you online.